further, we're already, frankly, in my opinion, way too deep in this thing. But if we involve ourselves further in this assault against Iran by Israel, you know, get ready for 9/11 all over again here in the United States.
I think we're at that point, where I'm at that point now where, yeah, it's all been true. We've got conflicting stories. Netanyahu says it's been planned for a year. Trump says what Trump says. And after all of the things we've been through, I'm talking about you two with Vietnam, and we know now that we did offer the French a nuke. They turned it down. And just recently, I found out that we were running a tactical nuke thing, but at the time they said, no, we're not going to let that off on the Ho Chi Minh Trail. Every terrorist in the world would then pick up on these weapons and try to use them. And then
you're talking about the Nixon years.
Well, I'm talking about Vietnam.
Yeah.
At the end.
Yeah.
When Kissinger was bombing Laos and everything else.
Yep. Illegally.
They were lying to us a lot, but Operation Greenlight, the guy's name is Billy Waugh. I'm sure you've heard of him.
Mm-hmm.
He left the CIA at 82. And they first did Operation Greenlight, and ironically, it was Ukrainian.
Yeah.
That they parachuted him into Okinawa. He had a 133-pound tactical nuke on one backpack. They made it operational on the ground in 14 minutes.
Whoa.
And if we think we're going to go after Iran like we're going to go after them, and this is not going to happen.
I agree.
I'm like, you know,
the United States attacking Iran will be a major disaster, and in my opinion, I just can't believe. I am absolutely no fan of Tulsi Gabbard. I mean, the woman is a crackpot, and you know, she grew up in a cult. I think she's badly damaged by that experience. But I cannot believe that as the Director of National Intelligence, she could have sat before Congress under oath and lied, saying that Iran is not creating a nuclear weapon, and that that's the consensus opinion of the entire, all 17 American intelligence agencies. And that's what she said. She said that, they are not building a nuke, they have, and it's never been authorized. And by the way, that's what Iran has been saying all along. They've been saying that for over a decade. And Netanyahu, since the 90s, has been claiming that Iran is within weeks of an atomic bomb. And I think that this is Netanyahu's desperate ploy to retain power and keep out of prison. Because the minute that he gets kicked out of power, he is going to prison. I mean, he's looking at serious charges. And I think that if the United States involves itself further, we're already, frankly, in my opinion, way too deep in this thing. But if we involve ourselves further in this assault against Iran by Israel, which is not to say that Iran has been a good actor in the region. I get that. But if we involve ourselves further, particularly with this giant bomb, I think you're right, William. I think, get ready for 9/11 all over again here in the United States, only, different, but the same, if you know what I mean.
Yes, and I just want to say this. I'm over here in Illinois 16. We used to have a representative. His name was Adam Kinzinger.
Yeah.
And the representative we have now, other than photo ops with nothing released, nothing on the website, calling Washington, asking the question, asking the people in the office, did you write that down? There's nothing. Yeah. There's nothing but photo ops, and it is so sad. And, I've even thought I had a reply once. I said, I understand from being in bargaining that when you get 280 people in one room, they agree on like three things: more money, a longer vacation, and protecting their families. Yeah. After that, war is done.
Yeah.
Tom, appreciate you.
Thank you.
Watch. I wish I had more time to read all of the stuff, but
yeah, it's good talking to you, William. I have to move along too. Thank you. Russell in Lafayette, Indiana. Hey, Russell, what's on your mind today?
Hey, Tom. First off, thank you for all your hard work. Pertaining to the Iran war, it's rather personal to me because my wife lost her son, Sergeant Jason Schumann, in Iraq.
Oh my!
He got blowed up.
So sorry to hear.
And then we find out there's no bomb.
Yeah.
You know, as we know, Netanyahu's been barking for decades, since what, the 1990s?
Yep.
Oh, they're building a bomb, they're building a bomb. You know, I got an idea. Let's wait till they start building the bomb, then go talk to them. Hey, Iran, what's up? You know?
Yeah. Well, and even if they did have a bomb, does anybody really think they're going to use a nuclear weapon against Israel? I mean, these people are not insane. They're awful people.
Maybe they need a bomb to defend themselves. Right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the mutually assured destruction. That's why countries build bombs. They don't build them to drop on other people. They build them to threaten. If you hurt us, we will hurt you back. I hate to find myself in agreement with Tucker Carlson, but or Marjorie Taylor Greene, but they're right.
Dude. Yeah, dude, sorry to interrupt. Dude, yeah, thank. I just watched that interview the other day when he shut, what's his name down?
Yeah, Ted Cruz.
Yeah, he intellectually tore him a new butthole.
Yep.
Thank you for him for that. I'm a young Turk. You're familiar with them guys, right?
Yeah, you mean Chet Huger's program?
Yeah.
Yeah,
everybody's giving JTEC for going to right-wing media and trying to get half a MAGA on our side, trying to get the independent voters back on our side. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yes, let's talk to right-wing media. Let's talk to Marjorie Taylor Greene. And, you know, and change the subject again, Ro Khanna. And who is the Republican congressman that submitted that bill trying to stop this mess? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. And I'm drawing a blank right now. I'm sorry. I you scared it out of me. But yeah, but it's both in the House and the Senate. There are actually Republicans trying to, roll back the authorization to use military force, the AUMF, and go back to the very simple words of Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution that only Congress may declare war. Trump has stepped way outside the power that the Constitution gives him, or at least is talking about doing it. Russell, thank you for the call.